Hi, in this lecture I'm going to continue from where I ended the previous lecture. I'm going to show you how to create the database user for the database we created in the previous lecture. However, before I do that, I just want to mention that we are going to need all of the credentials that we are working with in this section, including database, login details, etc. So make sure you note down those because, as I said, we are going to use them for the installer part later in this course. Alright, so just as in the previous lecture, I'm going to go over to the MySQL databases, which is here. And the next thing we need to do is to create a user for this database. So you can see that we can actually create a MySQL user database. So let's do that. So you see here username, and the one I'm gonna set is just new DB user. Alright, new DB. Alright, so it has a limitation actually. So you can actually just set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. I'm gonna just add new user. Alright, and the prefix is going to be my new Site_new user. So the password, this is really important. Here you have a password generator that you can use. In my experience and opinion, this is the most safest alternative to use. However, if you want to set your own password, make sure you pick something that is really hard to guess, because I repeat, because do not set a weak password. I repeat again, do not do this, because if a hacker finds out your password, then you are pretty much smoked out, because he can basically destroy your whole database and site, which is something you really want to avoid. So let's click on password generator, and here you can see that we can basically just click on generate password as many times as we want in order to generate a really hard to guess password. And this one looks good, so I'm gonna just copy it and click on I have copied this password in a safe place. You have also the advanced options as well. See that you can set the length from 10 characters to 18, use alpha characters or non-alpha characters. You're free to experiment with this as much as you want. I'm gonna just leave this as it is and click on use password. And you see that it immediately loads the password in the two boxes here. You see also that the strength is 100 out of 100. So you basically want to aim for the strongest password you can generate. Alright, so click on create user, and when this is done, you see that you have successfully created a MySQL user named mynew_new user. We need to go back to the previous section, and back here I wanted to prepare for the next lecture where we are going to cover how to actually add the user we created to the database that we created in the previous lecture. So stay tuned. See you next.